Hello Internet, I'm called Matt. And we did it! I'm at 500 subscribers. Technically I filmed this before I hit 500, but I'm getting close. I'm filming this now so I can get it out when I officially have 500. It's quite a feat, really. At the beginning of last year I had about 30 subscribers, so yeah, my numbers have gone up quite a bit since then. And today I'm in front of my computer so I can pretend like I'm looking at your comments for the first time. Even though I've been saving these comments up for a while now. See, people like to talk about how terrible YouTube comment sections are because everyone on YouTube is a 13-year-old. But, looking at the numbers, I actually seem to have dodged a lot of the 13-year-olds. Granted, I dodged them and ran smack into a hive full of furries and bronies, but, I'll take furries and bronies over 13-year-olds any day. Fuck kids. Not that I've completely managed to avoid 13-year-olds, just take this absolute madman who decided to reply to every comment on my childhood trauma video. You can tell he's 13 because his username and profile picture reference Five Nights at Freddy's. Is Five Nights at Freddy's even still relevant? There was like a year there where it was the hottest thing and Scott Cawthon was pumping out a game like every month. But that was like a year. It's dead. Move on. My favorite of his comments is this one here, where someone says, "I swear to Frankencelery, Larry Boy and the Fib from Outer Space was probably what started my fear of aliens as a kid." To which he replied, "That didn't scare me because I haven't seen monsters before and it was explained." 13 might be giving this kid too much credit. He speaks English about as well as a 4-year-old. Oh, and he's far from the worst comment on that video. Take this guy who says, "Lol, no offense, but you're a pussy." You know, I usually get offended by people calling me a pussy, but because you said no offense, that's fine now. Don't worry, someone's come to my defense and said, "He was a kid, you knobhead." Ah, thanks. Satan's fetus legs. Yeah, that sounds like someone who would defend me. His reply to this, "I know he was, but when I was a kid, I was scared of the scary maze chick and Chucky. He was scared of VeggieTales?" Is that a question? The answer is yes. But, dude, I was scared of VeggieTales when I was, 3? I guarantee you were not watching Child's Play when you were 3. Then, also, I hate to break it to you people, but the Child's Play movies were not very scary. Sure, sometimes Chucky looked creepy, but overall, it's just not a very good movie. Plus, come on, dude. I was scared of an alien trying to eat one of my favorite childhood characters. You were scared of a doll. No offense, dude, but you're a pussy. And if you thought that was the worst comment on the childhood trauma video, take this guy who just said, "gay." I actually replied to this comment. I am unclear what this comment is referring to. Do you mean I come across as homosexual in this video, or does one of the fictional characters that I discuss come across as perhaps more effeminate than intended? I don't know either, I just hit paste. Goddamn liberals thinking they can just shove their gay agenda in our face, running around pasting the word gay into everyone's comment section. I'm on to you, liberal America. The childhood trauma video has by far the most comments on it. So here's one guy who says, "You're not the only one who owns the 2-disc of Monsters, Inc." Was this written by an alien posing as a human? Because a human would have phrased that like, "Oh hey, I also have the Monsters, Inc. 2-disc edition." At no point did I ever say I was the only one that owned a Monsters, Inc. 2-disc edition. This kid said, "Cool Cat Rule 34. This is the comment section, not the search bar. Hee. Oops. Yeah, a lot of people caught on to the hidden Cool Cat Rule 34 joke I have in that video. Although you failed to catch the hentai reference I had in there. In fact, I have a lot of hidden jokes that no one has caught on to yet. Or if they have, they haven't left a comment. Rocks the Socks says, "Remember me when you're famous, please." Yeah, sure thing, Rob? Rocks the Socks. Yeah, sure, I'll remember you when I'm famous, Rod. That's about all I can take of that video. Let's move on to my review of Gymkata, where this guy says, "This movie gave me diarrhea." I don't even think that's possible. Unless you, ate the DVD. which I think would give you constipation before it'd give you diarrhea. Here's another comment from Jim Cotta. Wrong form of "you're cute. You look a little like Rick Moranis." Not sure where to start with that comment. The fact that I'm cute, the fact that Rick Moranis is cute, or the fact that I look like Rick Moranis. To be fair, I looked a little more like this in that video. Right now, I kind of got that Philip Seymour Hoffman hair going on. But, Rick Moranis? I don't see it. Plus, who thinks Rick Moranis is cute? I mean, he's been in some great movies, but... dude, come on, Rick Moranis. Seriously though, John Wonder, thanks for the compliment, but I don't think it's gonna work out between us. Not just because your name's John. Also because you used the wrong form of "your", and your avatar looks suspiciously like a mugshot. Like, one of those things I might be able to get past, but all three is just too much. Here's one from my Lady Terminator review. Sees Matt in drag. Oh sweet Jesus my eyes. Reaches for brain bleach and drinks as much as he can in order to purge his mind of the horrors which he has just seen. Bitch, I'm fabulous. Here's a dude who on my video about the Copyright Term Extension Act just posted, "Thank." That's an odd video to try to thank me for. Especially since he posted this, like, seconds after I uploaded. Like, this dude did not have time to watch the whole video. You know, since we're here, let's go ahead and look at what I have in my spam folder. Looks like 2 comments from the same guy. Great, keep it up. Awesome, keep it up. Really, those were the ones considered spam, but you couldn't catch the dude who just posted gay? Here's a dude comparing me to Phalus. Here's another person comparing me to Phalus. Here's 2 people comparing me to Phalus. Here's someone who says I'm a combination of JonTron and Phalus. And here's a guy who says I'm a less annoying Phalus. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I feel like stylistically, in terms of the way I phrase jokes, I'm pulling a lot more from the Cinema Snob than I am Phalus. Maybe it's just because I'm naturally really dry and sarcastic and meta like Phalus is. So when I use humor that's similar to Phalus, I just consider it my own humor. Whereas I can kind of tell when I make a joke that sounds like the Cinema Snob, I'm like, huh, kind of sounds like the Cinema Snob. Here's a comment from Yahari Nichols, the director of 9 Minutes. I checked, this account is legit, unless someone has been pretending to be Yahari Nichols since before even I was talking about 9 Minutes. Trust me, I'm not popular enough to try to impress. Anyway, let's see what he says. Hello, Matt. Your criticism of my work has left me almost speechless. In a strange way, I'm honored. You actually took the time to watch my movie and talk about it. I guess if my work was really that bad, you wouldn't waste time talking about me. See, I like this comment. He seems to take the criticism pretty well, and I even left him a comment. I said, wow, thanks for commenting. I actually really enjoyed the film, in spite of its flaws. And I appreciate that you made your movie. It takes a lot for you to put yourself out there. Please keep making films. Later, he left another comment. Not in reply to my comment, just another comment on the video. Where he seems less cool. People critique Hollywood films because those guys have the money and resources to deliver, and when they don't, they deserve some criticism. Why did you choose to attack a filmmaker who's just living out his dream? I don't know. But oh well. See, I was giving you credit with that first comment, Yahari, but just because you had no budget doesn't mean you're above criticism. When your film looks like this, and my content looks like this, you've done something wrong. Seriously though, I do appreciate you leaving a comment. Be on the lookout for a video I'm working on about why I like to review micro-budget films. And also a 10 minutes review. And finally, let's end with the worst comment I have ever received. Is it illegal to rape? Yes. Yeah, it doesn't matter how that sentence ends. Is it illegal to rape? The answer is always yes. Unless you were somehow confused by the definition of rape, and we're asking, is it illegal to rape someone who consents? Which, no, that's just consensual sex. Which is something I don't think this guy is ever having. Let's finish his comment. Is it illegal to rape a duck who takes sexy positions? It's not for me, I'm asking for a friend, ... Yeah, I don't know where to begin with this comment. I guess I'll start with phrasing, because if you had phrased it like, is it still considered rape if the duck is making poses like that? I still would have called you out for being the worst comment ever, but it'd have been less offensive, because the way you phrased it, it is always definitely rape. Second off, you're talking about a duck, and not like a sexy anthro duck, like a duck. And I mean, that would be bad enough. That's just bestiality. But you're talking about a duck that was drawn by Dingo Pictures. I don't want to kink shame on this channel. I mean, we've all got our odd kinks. Certainly mine is more inside the box than the furries, but you know, I'm totally fine with furries. Bestiality is about where I start to draw the line. But if you want to fuck a duck from a Dingo Pictures movie, you deserve all the shame that's coming your way. So there you go. A poorly phrased rape joke about the duck from Dinosaur Adventure. Thanks a lot, Geek Gamer Gooey. You've left the worst comment I've ever seen. But, apart from Geek Gamer Gooey, thank you all for watching this channel. Seriously, I appreciate all the viewers I get. This is just a hobby to me, it's something I do for fun, but it makes me feel good that there are people out there who enjoy what I do. Just leave your terribly offensive rape jokes in the comments, and maybe someday you too will be in a comment video. I would love to make more of these. Until then, I'm Matt. And I'm gonna go do sequel month.